Hey everyone, I'm here today taking a look at the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Battle Roarin Becklespinax from Mattel. And here it is in the packaging. It's that Epic Evolution Chaos Theory packaging with Darius and the Allosaurus in the corner there. And when you take the Becklespinax out, that's the background, nice open road scene. And on the back here is just a picture of the toy, and then in a tiny picture down there, there's a couple of other dinosaurs in the line. This played a pretty prominent role in the Chaos Theory cartoon, which was nice to see, because this is kind of a dinosaur I don't think anyone would have really thought of or expected. But this, alongside the Allosaurus and the Atrociraptors, were the main kind of dangerous dinosaurs, the main threat from dinosaurs to the gang. Articulation-wise, you've got the arms that go forward and backwards, they go all the way around, and they come out to the sides like that. Legs go out to the sides a bit, got a nice pivot there, as well as going forward and backwards. Not all the way around, but quite a degree. It's about as far forward as it'll go. That leg goes back that far, and then forward about that far. Well, we can get that one up there. So, pretty good range of motion, as much as you'd need anyway. They've got the swivel at the ankles. This guy won't shut up. So you can use that to help stability, but I don't find that they really serve any purpose. I've never used the ankle swivels like that. And then the tail goes side to side, but it doesn't spin round or go up and down. It purely goes from side to side like that. But there is a reason for this, and that's because it's tied to the action feature, which is these wheels. There's one actually on either side of the frill, kind of on the shoulder blades. Well, I thought one wheel would be to activate the head and the other wheel would be to activate the tail, but actually they both do the same thing. So if you roll it forward, makes the head go forward like that, and mouth opens and it makes a roaring noise. But then if you wheel it backwards, it will make the spines on the tail there pop out. And then if you roll the wheel forward again, they go back in. So that's why the tail only goes from side to side and it doesn't move any other way, because of that action feature going through there, which doesn't really bother me. There is another articulation point in the tip of the tail where that will kind of swivel round, but it breaks the sculpt up. I don't really see much need for it, but I guess it does give it a bit of a different look if you have the tail in different positions. One thing with the wheel on this though, which is different from the other dinosaurs we've had over the last year that have the wheel, is that with them, the wheel would kind of click in place. So if you had the head go forward a bit, it would kind of click and hold, so you could hold it in different positions. And that was one of the things I liked about the wheel, because it activated the action feature, but unlike the buttons, it meant that you could get the head in different poses, up or down, and you have the mouth open or closed, and it would hold in that pose. Whereas with this, the wheel kind of springs back into place, like it won't hold in any pose. And I don't know why it's different on this than it has been on the other dinosaurs with the wheel activation feature, but it's kind of a shame, because that's the whole reason I liked the wheel, was that it meant that you could get the dinosaur head and mouth in different poses, rather than it having to be open when you press the button and then spring back closed as soon as you take your finger off the button. Let's say it just kind of springs back into place. The app code slides out here. It's kind of hidden in the fin. I like that, because you could barely notice that it's there when it's closed up. This is a great looking dinosaur, quite similar to the Congavenator, but it's got those separate teeth, the rubbery teeth that are put in rather than being a part of the main hard plastic sculpt, which means the teeth look a lot thinner and sharper. I really like that. And it seems to be a common feature going forward now. They're going to do that on all the dinosaurs in the Hammond collection and the main line. It's got a really nice paint job as well. There's quite a nice variety of colours. And so you've got a kind of orangey brown along the face there, when the main brown, creamy coloured underneath, green on the back. And this is pretty much the same as the paint job we saw on one of these in the cartoon. And you've got the brown frill, and the frill has got detailing as well in between each spine. It's got a kind of creamy colour going in there. So nice bits of extra detailing, and then the brown spikes on the tail. Toenails are painted, nice. I like those spines going along the back of the head and the neck as well. And it's funny because some of the dinosaurs we got at the end of last year and beginning of this year had a bit of a cartoony look to them, even though they weren't labelled as Chaos Theory on the box. It seemed like they were designed for Chaos Theory, especially that Allosaurus. But this, which is straight out of the cartoon, doesn't look cartoony at all. This is the same kind of design as all the dinosaurs in the main line that are based on the movie looks, which I do prefer. And it gives it a more unified look throughout the line, even though that Allosaurus was awesome. And speaking of the Allosaurus, here it is for a size comparison. They're pretty much the same size. Allosaurus has got slightly longer legs, so it's a little bit taller, but lengthwise they're the same. But here's what I mean about the wheel. With the Allosaurus, you see, as you push the wheel, it will hold in place. So you can get different poses like that and it will hold as well as still activating the action feature and the sounds. But on this one it just doesn't do that, unfortunately. Here you can see they are about the same length. So it gives you an idea of the size. But see what I mean about the cartoony look of that Allosaurus? Even though I do really like that Allosaurus, it is noticeably different from a regular Allosaurus. But I don't feel like they've gone for the cartoony look for the Becklespinax. But I love the design of this. It's actually quickly become one of my favourite dinosaurs, and I've never heard of it before it appeared in Camp Cretaceous. But I think this toy actually looks better than the dinosaur did in the cartoon. In the cartoon it looked a bit rounder and smoother, like there's more detailing to this toy than there actually was the animation design. It looks fantastic. So that's the Chaos Theory Becklespinax, a really great design, great addition to the line. I'm glad that they took a pretty obscure dinosaur like this and gave it some focus in the new Chaos Theory cartoon. But tell me what you guys think, if you like this guy, if you think the design's cool, if you like the series Chaos Theory. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you again soon.